Hey guys, Ermis555 here, and I'm coming to you guys with another deck profile. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, I haven't played this deck in a while, but I just put it back together, and I forgot how much I liked it. I miss this deck a lot. I'm still tweaking things out with the traps. There's some things I might want to change, and I really want your guys' opinion on it. Comment down below, especially if you are an experienced wind-up player. But yeah, basically this is my wind-up deck. It's not very good, this format, honestly. It's a bit too slow, especially if you're going to be playing a lot of dragons and prophecies and stuff. But, I mean, if you're not playing those decks, if you're playing water or anything less busted than prophecies or dragons, even Evil Swarm, you're okay. Like, you end up having a decent matchup. So, anyways, we'll get things started here. So, just film, like, right here, where the monster zone is. So, 1, 2, 3 rabbit. I've seen some people cutting this down to 2. I think you do need to run 3. It's just basically you open up with this and factory, and it's just way too good. 1, 2, 3 rat. Actually, I hate opening with this, but I actually just won game 3 against Brennan's Water because I drew all 3 of these that game, and it's just way too good. Like, it's just such a busted card. It's basically an instant XYZ. It's a tour guide from the graveyard. 1, 2, 3 sharks. You have to run those because it combos with the Magician, and it also combos really well with every other wind-up in the deck. And the 1 Warrior. I was actually testing out the Soldier as well. I also tried out the 2nd Warrior. But if you draw him, it's really, really bad. You want to keep this guy in the deck, basically, for the Tour Guide Invoker plays. I hate when you draw both these. It does happen from time to time. But I'm not running card Ds in this version anymore, so I don't draw them as much. I actually cut the card Ds out for 2 Maxx Ds, and these have been testing awesome. I just like Maxx this format. It's a lot faster than card D, and you can still go +1 off of it if you use it at the right time. It also obviously is more kind of counterintuitive compared to Maxx, whereas Maxx was like, yes, it's an instant +1, but this stops your opponent as well, so it's just a lot better. So that's the monsters. I believe it's 15 monsters. Spells, we have 1, 2, 3 factory.
Why 3? I mean...
Yeah, I remember there was people last format when like Magician was still at 3. People were just running 2 factories, and it's funny because you like see all their videos now where they're still playing the deck, and they're like, I don't know why I only ran 2 last format. It was really bad. This card's busted. It is what makes windups good. You open up this Magician Shark, you have the most disgusting opening play. You can do like first turn Shockmaster off of that. If you open 2 factories, you have the nuts. One thing I'm going to say a lot of windup players make a mistake with is when you open up double factories and you go first and say you open this and both of these in a rabbit, just play 1. Don't play both, because if your opponent's going to try and get this off the field and waste resources because they know you're going to be gaining advantage off of it, you don't want to play both. You want to just play the 1, summon the rabbit, use the effect, and then if they do get it off the field, especially if they waste a heavy storm on it, you have the 2nd one to activate later on, and it's just really, really devastating. Now the card I've been testing in here, normally like I run MSTs, but I just don't like MST a whole lot, this format. It's only good in like Inzectors. So what I'm actually running now is 1, 2, 3 Upstart Goblins. This card is freaking awesome. Basically I'm running 37 cards in this deck, and I mean it does give you a higher chance of opening like double tour guide or drawing into the warrior and stuff, but it's just too good. I've had too many times in testing where it's like I draw this and I'm like, okay, this would be an MST. Excuse me, but instead it's an Upstart, and the Upstart, I'm going to activate it, and I end up drawing into that factory I need, or I end up drawing into the warrior I need, or sorry, the rabbit. I end up drawing into Reborn, Heavy Storm, any of my big power cards, and it's just way too good. I'd rather just side deck the MSTs and you know, go from there. This is just too good game 1.
And honestly, you don't have to worry about really your opponent's life points in that deck because you have such good combos.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a control deck, so I can put a lot of damage on the board. Like, the deck can do like 6,000 damage with one, you know, or 2 cards, I should say. So it's not a huge deal. It's just kind of, you need to manage it properly. I mean, I was playing your water, and you were at 11,000 2 games, so I mean, it worked out. The 2 dualities, a lot of people are cutting these from decks, like slow decks like this, but you need to run them. It just adds consistency, gets you to factory or rabbit faster, and it's just good. I'm running the 1 Tenki. I'm not sure I like this card anymore, though. I just feel like you can, especially running Upstarts now, I almost want to cut this out. Let me know what you guys think, because I feel like if you open this in a rabbit, it's really, really bad. And that being because you already have the rabbit in your hand, this is going to grab you rabbit. It's also bad when you go side decking and you side in like Messenger because it makes your rabbits all 1500, so that's kind of terrible too. But I honestly think I might cut this out, and I'm running Starlight Road. I might cut those two out and run more traps, or I might even just try the two MSTs out again, but we'll see. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Mind Control, I was testing Book of Moon, but I really didn't like it that much. I just feel like this is a better card. Makes slow hands faster. You know, you can jack BLS or something and use BLS to banish himself and stuff like that. Get your opponent's got something on the board you're having a hard time with, you can just get it off the board, get it over to your side. Obviously, also I'm running Gaia Dragon, so that's really good with that too. Avarice, it's dead in your opening hand, but it's really good late game. And since I'm running the Maxx, I decided it was a lot better now because I mean that's 2 monsters in my graveyard. Also, if you open up Two-Eyed Shark, that's 6 monsters. So if that combo dies, that's, you know, Avarice is live. So I mean, this is dead in your opening hand, but as long as you play it properly, it's usually okay. I still ran the Storming though. I run quite a few back rows. Just lets you go off Reborn and Dark Hole. I like this in this deck obviously because of Rabbit, and windups do have a hard time with monsters, bigger monsters. I'm not sure what the spell lineup is. 11, 14, 15, 14 spells? 14 spells. Traps, we have 2 compulsories. I don't know if I really like this card. Like, I do like compulsory. It's just like, I don't know if I like it in this deck. I'd rather have, like, monster effect negation. I don't know. I'm not still sure about this. I'm actually tempted to cut one of these out just to run 1 compulse. And the Tenki or the Starlight, and run 2 Fiendish Chains. So let me know what you guys think about that too. I know Fiendish Chain's bad against Draco Sack, but I'm not really playing any E-Dragons ever, so. 2 Mirror Force, too good not to run. I've seen a lot of people cutting this out of their decks. This card's busted. A lot of people overextend, think they're going to go for the big push, and you just activate this and hit multiple cards. Same with Torrential, busted with Rabbit. You just use Rabbit's effect, get it off the board. It's also great with Zen mains. You have this, Zen mains, and a factory on the field. You're in a really good position. 2 Bottomless, still way too good. Judgment Warning, and the 1 Starlight. This is the thing I'm honestly, I like Road, but I hate Road. Because the problem with it in Tenki, I find, is like Tenki takes up a spot in your back row, and I hate that. I've had games where it's a pain, it's stuck in the way, but I also feel like with Road, it's just kind of like, it takes up a spot in the extra deck that doesn't need to be there. And I find it's like Valor, where you draw it after they've done their play, and it's just dead a lot of the times. And I mean, there's really not a lot of decks right now that it's really good against. It's just I play it because I hate losing a Heavy Storm. But then the thing is, I'm only running 1, so the chances of me drawing it consistently is really low. So I'm honestly thinking about taking it out. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think I should drop Road and Tenki and play 2 Fiendish Chains? That's honestly the only thing I can think of. I really don't want to main MST. I just don't feel like you need it. Anyways, that's the main deck, 40 cards. We'll go into the extra deck here. So the 1 Gaia Dragon, the Tiras, and the Volcasaurus. Those are my 2 5s. I just don't feel like you need more than that. A lot of times you're doing like rank 3 plays and stuff, so I think this is just like that kind of perfect number. He obviously is there for your like Tour Guide Shark combo, and he's really good off of the Magician Shark play. He's also just a great card.
Were you running 2 Volcasauruses at one time, or no?
No.
Okay.
That'd be sweet though. I should run 2. That'd be pretty funny. I've never had games where you've needed 2, honestly.
Yeah.
Shockmaster, busted in this deck. I love it. I hate using that term busted, but it really is. Like the shock lock's so gross, and you can do it so easily in this deck. I'd say more so than most top, other top decks. Like, I mean, Evil Swarms can do it, but you need to have like a, what's his name?
Kirkion?
Yeah, Kirkion and their double summon guy. What's that guy called?
Castor.
Castor, yeah.
And another monster in your hand that like never happens.
Yeah, you never make Shockmaster. It just never happens. Papal Operative. Wish I had an ulti, but what can you do? Need it for the combo where you put Rat to attack position, and it's just good. Like, it's got a great effect. I mean, you can win games off of it sometimes. So, love this guy. The thing with this guy, a lot of people call me out on this in DN a lot. They're like, oh, you can't do that because it has to destroy them both at the same time. Is the combo with this guy is that you get, like, if you open up Magician Shark, you can go Magician Shark, Special Rat, or sorry, Rabbit. And then you overlay for this guy and use his effect to detach, target the rabbit, and target a card in their field. Then you can chain the rabbit's effect. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, it doesn't work, you have to pop both. You don't, actually. It's got the exact same, if you look at Scrap Dragon, it has the exact same wording as Scrap Dragon. And Scrap Dragon's really cool because you can obviously set like MST, and the next turn you Scrap Dragon's effect to target the MST and like their monster, and then chain MST and hit their back row as well.
Did you get the mail today, Graham?
No, I'm doing a video. Yeah, so Diamond Dire Wolf's just really, really good. I think you need to run him in here. Maestroke, you need to run it, and not watching. And Dweller, water matchup, good versus dragons. And since you're running Shark, he's usually always at 22 when you make him. So Leviathan Dragon for 3s. I'm not running Acid Golem. I do like how he's big, but he's just not that good. Because if you get him out and he's stuck on the board, you can lose games off Acid Golem. I really hate that.
Yeah.
Levier. The only deck I like Acid Golem in is Inzectors, but that's because you can pop it. Levier. Really crazy combos with Rabbit, which is pretty awesome. Nobody runs this guy, but I freaking love this guy. If you get the thing I always do is how I play is you get like eventually you get 2 rabbits on the field, and you get like after your factory, and you get like Magician Shark in your hand. And then the 2 rabbits come back. Say they have 1 back row, you overlay for this guy. And if they have a Bottomless or something set, they're forced. This guy's kind of like Lila for the deck because they're forced to Bottomless or Torrential or Warning because you're going to use his effect and just stun. And then you can potentially plus off of him too because you get to back a Earth Monster from the graveyard. So he's really good.
Yeah, he's this guy.
Yeah, he's really, really good. Tempo, I never bring it out, but it's there. Invoker, need it for the crazy combos, the 1 Zen mains, and Stardust for Starlight Road. But like I said, if I cut Starlight Road out, which I'm very tempted to do, once again, let me know what you guys think if I should do it. I probably will take him out for Giga Brilliant or for another 5. Just Giga Brilliant because you can do, there's no TK with Giga Brilliant if you have the Shock, or not Shockmaster, with the Shockmaster combo with Magician and Shark. So yeah, that's the deck, guys. 40 cards. Once again, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Do you think I should cut out the Starlight Road and the Tenki and put in 2 Fiendish Chains? That would put my trap lineup up to 12, which I actually really like that number. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.